guys, welcome to my channel, Lose Weight Sarah, where I'm on a mission to lose 100 pounds my way. Today I'm taking you on my road trip to Turner Falls, Oklahoma, where I got to meet one of my subscribers. Our first stop was Pop 66, which was this amazing diner, gas station, convenience store, and they had every flavor of soda that you could possibly imagine. It was seriously wall to wall different flavors of soda. Everywhere you looked, there were different types of soda. Now, this place is nestled in Arcadia, Oklahoma. It's along the historic Route 66. And it was just a really fun stop on our way. We got lunch, didn't eat anything healthy, I promise you that. I showed the menu a little earlier, and there really weren't too many healthy choices. But this was something fun and a little bit of an adventure for us, and we were really excited to check it out. What do you see? Anything good?
A Sprite bottle.
Sprite?
Yeah.
Out of all these flavors?
Yeah, Sprite.
Once we finished up at Pop 66, which was really cool, it was time to head on to Davis. Yay! So we just made it to our vacation rental. So I'm here at the Bluebird Cottage in Davis, Oklahoma, which is just a short drive away from Turner Falls, which is where we're going hiking tomorrow. I'm very excited about it. It was a long drive up here. There was a lot of traffic, a lot of highway construction. I've told you guys about Tulsa. Well, the whole state of Oklahoma is like that. So why don't we do a little tour of the cottage? It is so cute. I cannot wait to show you guys. So this was actually my very first time booking a rental on Airbnb, and I have to say that overall this was just a really great experience. Now, according to the property description, this house has been in the same family since the 1930s, and you can really tell that it's got a lot of history and a lot of love has gone into it. There was lots of really super cute decor all around the outside, with lots of space to just relax or enjoy a fire pit. Now, unfortunately for us, there had been quite a few rainstorms, so it was really just too wet to do a fire pit. But, you know, what can you do? Sometimes you just gotta make the best of it, and we still had a lot of fun.
Oh, it is a really cute little place.
Everybody really enjoyed the outdoor space, even though it was raining on and off. And if we could have, we totally would have had a fire pit going. Talking about the history of the place, there was this really cool, like, old brick oven in the back that kind of had these, like, Blair Witch vibes. But it was still really cool to see. We weren't brave enough to go get close to it, but it really was awesome looking. So I kind of zoomed in here so you could see it a little better. But it was really cool and just added kind of to the vibe of the place. It was really neat. There's something to be said when you're visiting a property that you've never been to, in a town you've never been to, with history that you really don't know, and getting to just look around and see all the sights. I mean, there were little snails all over. There were these adorable little paths all around the house. It just had this very, what's the word I want to use? Maybe like enchanting feeling, like kind of like we were stepping into our own little fairy tale forest. And it wasn't just me. The kids really had a good time going out back and exploring together and just taking in everything that the cottage really had to offer. There were beautiful views, everything was super green, and the rain gave everything kind of that fresh smell. It was just so beautiful, and we watched a lot of wildlife. There were blue jays and all kinds of different birds. It was just really, really lovely. I think a big part of it too was that we just hadn't traveled or gone anywhere in just so long that we really needed to just have this little getaway, have some place where we could just kick back and relax while we got excited to go on our hike. And of course, you guys know I was really super excited to meet up with Jeanette as well, which you'll see in just a few minutes here. I loved this deck, and I drank many, many cups of coffee out here in the morning.
Isn't the outside just so cute? I am absolutely in love with this place. It is so freaking charming. I can't believe it. So cute. Why don't we go take a look at what's inside? Because I promise you, inside is just as precious as out here.
If you ever find yourself out in Oklahoma, in Davis, hiking the Arbuckles and Turner Falls, I highly, highly recommend this Airbnb. Again, it's called the Bluebird Cottage. Sammy was being a little goofy. She was trying to creep me out because we had just looked at that brick oven. Anyway, the owners of this Airbnb really thought of everything to make your stay comfortable. The beds were comfortable, the decor was very welcoming and cute, and you could just tell that a whole lot of love has gone into this place. They even thought of tiny things to make your family feel welcome. There was a whole little box of card games that we could have played together. We actually brought some of our own to play. And the decorations were just so cute. Everything was very well themed to the Bluebird Cottage. I happen to love this marble table. I thought this was such a clever idea, and I'm going to try and make one myself one day. But isn't this so cute? I mean, it's just glass stones in a bird fountain with a piece of glass on top. Like, how easy does that get? But it looks so beautiful. The common room was just so welcoming, and you could see my husband, who at this point had been awake for probably 24 hours, was very comfortable right away. He had no problems napping on the couch. The kitchen and the bathroom were tiny, but it was perfect really for our little family of 4. Had everything that you could possibly need. If you were staying long term, you could cook a full meal in there. There were dishes. The only rule really applying to it was that you had to clean up after yourself, which, you know, big deal. You just do what you gotta do. They were sweet enough to provide us with coffee and everything that we needed to really just feel comfortable throughout our stay. So my very first experience with Airbnb was a positive one, and the Bluebird Cottage really set a very high bar for any other Airbnb we might stay at because, like I said, they just thought of everything. There were nice little touches all over the house. It was so amazing, and it was a great place to stay in between our hiking trip.
We got an absolutely beautiful day for hiking. I have a feeling I'm a little overexposed here, but absolutely gorgeous day. It's a little chilly, but as you can hear behind me, the water is flowing. There's been a lot of rain here in Oklahoma, so we're just waiting for Jeanette to get here, and then we're gonna go exploring. I'm finally getting to meet Jeanette, yay! She drove all the way here from Dallas for her YouTube debut.
Here I am.
If you guys don't know, Jeanette is my moderator for the live chat, so she helps you guys a lot too. She keeps you from seeing all the spam. And then she also helps me with the Facebook group. Thank you for that. My YouTube channel is Lose Weight Sara, so if you want to see yourself on video, you'll find yourself.
I say something about you too.
Yeah. So, you just never know what's gonna happen when you got the camera out. So we're gonna go explore around. My husband and kids are somewhere around here. I think they may have ended up in a cave. I'm not sure.
Or at a bench, apparently.
Or at a bench, apparently. That's what Justin said. He was excited to have found a bench. There's my boy. So let's go hiking.
This is the view from where we parked at Turner Falls. You had to drive up a little mountain, but these were some of the coolest wind turbines I'd ever seen. They were absolutely huge. I mean, you could see how huge they are in the video. The park itself, if I had to say one negative thing, was that there was a lot of trash and graffiti. For what you pay for tickets to get into Turner Falls, I feel like they could do a better job of cleaning it up. But there's absolutely no denying that some of the scenery was just breathtaking, and we even got to explore this little cave. You can see what I'm talking about when it comes to the graffiti. Probably the worst of it was here in the cave and then up in the castle, which we'll get to in just a little bit here. But even with the graffiti, it was really cool. It was fun crawling into it and then also crawling out, which, I mean, 40-something pounds ago, I don't think I would have been able to do. So as we explored the park, we realized about halfway through that we had ended up following the wrong trail and went the complete opposite direction of the big waterfall. But in a way that was a blessing because it gave us a chance to catch up and chat while taking in the little rivers, which were so pretty. Now, Jeanette's been subscribed to my channel for quite a long time, and she's always been really super supportive and helps so much between the YouTube channel and the Facebook group. And honestly, it's been a really long time since I've met an online friend, and I was a little bit nervous, but I would have to say she and I picked up like we were old friends. And honestly, I'm just so thankful for everything that she does, and especially her friendship. Because I think when you're trying to lose weight, it's really important to surround yourself with people who understand what you're going through. And I hope that many of you realize that you're more than just subscribers to me. You're my accountability buddies. You help me in more ways than I could ever explain in words. And at the end of the day, you're really my friends. You're like a family to me. Because I know I can confide in you. I can explain what I'm going through on this weight loss journey without judgment, and for that, I'm just forever grateful. So here are the castles that are located in Turner Falls, and these were just super disappointing. They looked really, really cool on the outside, but the insides were just full of awful graffiti and smelled really bad, like people had probably gone to the bathroom there. I mean, it was just terrible. I had to cut out sections of the footage because I just don't even want what some of the graffitied words were anywhere remotely near my channel. But we just made the best of it, and it was cool climbing up them. This used to be a 1930s summer home of a professor.
All right, I'm gonna attempt. No, that way if I fall, it's not on camera.
I need you to get up here.
All right. I'm not worried about going up so much. It's coming down that I'm concerned about. Oh, it's not as bad as it looks. Okay.
Mom, you must unlock me from this prison.
Must I?
Yes.
I don't think I must at all.
I don't must anything. Look, if you can get through the window, you can escape.
I can't. You gotta be quiet. The guards are gonna see me.
How'd you get in there?
You go in.
Awkwardly?
No. Just go in.
No, what's sorcery?
Here, come on, Mom.
There's a little inchworm.
Come see.
But you want to go.
You don't.
You don't need to go in.
Mom, look.
Hello. Yeah, it's kind of disgusting actually. And there's a little inchworm blowing around.
Oh yeah, I've.
That's like the least gross thing in there.
You're probably correct.
Oh wow, that's a statement.
It doesn't, you know, what all the $20 they're making, they could just come up here and put a coat of paint over the shit.
You would think.
What?
I'm above
Yeah, this is
it.
some of the worst graffiti I think I've.
So despite all the graffiti, the kids did have an awful lot of fun climbing around everything. There were some towers you could go up into. But after this, we were ready to find this flippin' waterfall. It really did take us pretty much all day, but it's a good thing because had we just gone straight to the waterfall, it would have been like a 30-minute ordeal, which would not have been worth the drive by any stretch of the imagination for either of us. The water was so pretty. It was very, very clear, and the weather was just perfect, and I think you guys are going to really enjoy seeing the waterfall because it was worth everything that we went through and saw to get to here. It's just pretty breathtaking.
So it was a little rough getting here, but we got here. And so we're finally at Turner Falls. This is the actual waterfall. It's supposedly the highest in Oklahoma.
But I zip line, I just saw.
Oh yeah, oh wow. Yeah, heck no. I would not be doing that. But so we had a little bit of we got lost. We got lost in essence. But it was fun, and we kind of made it finally to the waterfall, and it was well worth it. It was worth getting lost.
Yeah. And we actually were able to get a hike because we got lost.
Exactly, so we got a really good workout on top of it.
I'm so thankful that we made this trip, and I'm so glad Jeanette was able to join us. And I appreciate you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, I'll see you real soon.